Hello everyone, my name is Alhad Morapkar. My roll number is 2501438 and today I am going to talk about India's graduate unemployment crisis. So as we know that we are one of the youngest nations in the world, yet the problem is that our educated youth are unable to find jobs. This is a very serious problem because it affects more people than we think. For example, India roughly adds 12 to 13 million people to its workforce every year. But the problem is that the economy is not creating enough jobs for them to absorb it. According to the central government, the unemployment rate among the graduates in India hovers between 16 to 18%, which is very higher than the national average. What's more alarming is that this is not just about quantity, it's about quality mismatch. For example, the students who are engineering graduates, they are doing data entry jobs, and MBA holders are taking jobs that don't require a degree. There is a very the skill to job gap is very massive, and this problem didn't appear overnight. Since liberalization in 1991, India's growth has been largely contributed by service industry. For example, IT, finance, and consulting. That I can. These are the three industries that I can think of. These sectors are highly productive, but they are not very labor intensive. If we take for example manufacturing industry requires a very semi-skilled large amount of semi-skilled laborers, which is why it is typically able to absorb those kind of people into it. uh, but our focus was mostly on service led, which is why we never scaled the way China or South Korea did. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we missed our manufacturing window, and now we are paying for it. The national education policy for years, it produced graduates who were technically credible but practically underprepared. Like they were not given practical learnings or what skills that would actually be required on the job. They were just given technical knowledge. Like most of our teachers or our parents, they just wanted us to get good marks, but they never focused on what the industry actually wants and what am I lacking. So that gap was always there. After COVID, the situation actually got worse because many MSMEs actually which employ over 100 million people, they shut down permanently. The gig economy, it expanded, but gig work offers no security. Like there are no benefits, there is no career growth in that industry. The rise of AI and automation is now a threat to basic entry level jobs. Uh, the very jobs that absorb fresh talents, like freshers who were graduates, the jobs that they were used to do is now being automated by AI. The jobs included back office processing, basic coding, and customer support. So these are now being automated by AI. So that is also a problem. So what can we do? Firstly, we need to have a fundamental reform of higher education. The curriculum should be designed in such a way that there is no gap between actual practical knowledge required and whatever we are being taught in colleges. uh, Internships should be encouraged. Students should be encouraged to do internships that actually add value to their career and not just do for the sake of doing it. We should also apply Germany's dual education policy and project based learning. These things should replace current exam centric approach. Like currently, whatever policy we have, we just want to get good marks in exam, but that should be changed. Secondly, the production linked incentive scheme, I believe that it is a step in the right direction. Like government is actually incentivizing manufacturing industries for to increase their production so that they can get more benefits. Doing this will create job opportunities for people. But this PLI scheme needs to be accelerated, and there should not be any politics involved in doing this, because ultimately this will lead to the nation's growth. So I believe that they should not be there. Then we should focus. I mean, the government should focus on tier 2 and tier 3 cities. They should invest in those ecosystems, because right now what we see is most of the job creation happens in 5 or 6 metros. So if we decentralize this, then there would be more good amount of job opportunities for people living in those tier 2 or tier 3 cities. So these are the few things that we can work upon regarding the current situation. And yeah, this is what I would like.